Hello everyone, welcome to PHTV Channel 4 in Palos Heights. I'm Sue Jankowski and we are at the library. Our good friends Janine and Tina are here with us today. Janine is the head of public services, Tina being the head of youth and teen services, and they always have something really great to tell us about their areas, plus other things that are going on in the library, which there always is, as you know. So we are going to find out what those things are today and what you can be signing up for, or some family member of yours, old and young alike. Yep. There's something for everybody. So Janine, should we start with you today?
Of course, sure. First of all, we're starting in June. Our Sunday, we're closed on Sundays. So after Memorial Day, the library will be closed on Sundays throughout the summer until Labor Day. So just keep that in mind.
Get your reading material ahead of time.
Yeah.
Though nowadays you don't even really have to do that.
Yeah, you can always visit the website.
Exactly.
See, you learn things from here.
I learn.
Yep, that's right. You know, you can visit PalosHeightsLibrary.org to download books, to renew your items from home, to access any of our databases, or lynda.com or Mango Languages or World Book for kids or whatever. So yeah, absolutely, you could visit from home and do all kinds of good things.
I mean, all that downloading stuff, I mean, that alone, you can just keep yourself busy all day Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. Coming up on June 5th, we do have war historian Robert Mueller will be back, and he's going to talk about the airborne on D-Day. That's coming up Tuesday, June 5th at 6:30. Robert Mueller is author and a World War II historian, and he's going to present a lecture on the airborne on D-Day. Discussing the critical role of the men of the U.S. 82nd and 101st Airborne Division, and how they played out, and how they denied the German occupying force the ability to counterattack the American amphibious landings on D-Day. So we've had him for the last several years. He is just phenomenal. He is a wealth of knowledge, and he really puts the battle plans out there, how things worked, and how things could have gone wrong and what didn't, and then specifically talking about the 82nd and 101st Airborne Division is going to be really fascinating, because he's talked a bit about them before. In fact, one time we had one of his programs, we had a veteran from the D-Day 101st Airborne Division come in. He was in uniform.
Oh my gosh.
It was fascinating. We didn't know he was coming.
Wow.
And he came and he listened, and he was one of the paratroopers who he actually got stuck in a tree.
Oh, not good.
Yeah, no, it was not good. And he talked about the harrowing time he had trying to get himself out of there while there were troops underneath him and stuff. So it's fascinating. You learn things from the people who come, and you learn things from our presenter. And so that's coming up June 5th.
That's great, too. He sounds like a great storyteller, and I mean that in a just retelling of history, so that you can really understand it and really feel like you're learning something.
Yeah, you do. We all learn about this in school, and you think you know it, but he does really breathe a whole new life into it and makes it very relatable in a new way. So yeah, it's very good.
Good time of year with Memorial Day just having taken place. It's a good time of year it's always good to learn something, but it's a good time of year to think about those things.
Right, and then we have a new program coming up on June 2nd and June 21st, Kindness Rocks. For those of you who've never heard of the Kindness Rock Project, it has a simple goal to promote random acts of kindness to unsuspecting recipients. And one of our staff members, Karen Skosik, who everybody knows very well in town here, this is her idea. She's first of all very artsy and crafty, and these are her drawings you'll actually see on the slide behind us. And by painting and dropping inspirational rocks in public areas, you can bring more kindness into the world. So the library is going to provide the rocks and the paints, all the materials. You just come and provide the creativity, and you can take your rock with you, and
put it somewhere.
Next time you go somewhere, you can place it wherever you're going to go. And you'll see some kindness rocks appearing all over the place, maybe all over town, or if you're going on vacation this summer, take them with you.
And you don't have to be an artist to do it.
Absolutely,
You
no.
you don't have to be able to paint really well.
Exactly, because I actually did one myself, and it wasn't too bad. No, I have zero art talent. But no, it's fun. You can just write a encouraging phrase or just little decoration of some sort. Yeah, so it's
That'll be fun. And that is June 6th at 6:30.
June 6th at 6:30, and then for the people who can't make it at night, we're going to have another one on June 21st at 11 a.m.
And you can go to both of them, probably.
If you want to,
Spread more joy.
And just keep in mind, this is for teens or grown-ups, okay? This is not a kids program, so just keep that in mind.
Okay, we will do that. And they should announce that they're coming, register for this?
Yes, because we have supplies. And we provide the rocks, so we'll have to know how many rocks you have.
Right,
so
right.
we do actually ask you to please register as well.
Okay, sounds good.
Right. Another history program coming up on June 7th. We have Al Capone and the 1933 World's Fair. We have actually the author of the book of the same title, William Hazelgrove, will be here to discuss his book, Al Capone and the 1933 World's Fair, the end of the gangster era in Chicago. And he talks about the fight against organized crime that they had to have in order to get this World's Fair off and running. So they had to really put the kibosh on Al Capone. So because otherwise they weren't getting anything done for the fair. So he'll be here to tell us all about it, the backgrounds, what happened behind the scenes, and to get this World's Fair off and running. And so that's Thursday, June 7th at 6:30.
And that's another fascinating look back at history. That sounds really good too.
Yeah.
You can really get a lot in your head on that week.
That's right. That's
a lot happening.
We'll fill all kinds of good stuff. And then on Saturday, June 9th, this is an event we mentioned last taping is our paper shredding, e-recycling, and pill drop-off event. Saturday, June 9th from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay, that's we're starting before the library opens. So because we get a long line in our parking lot.
Oh, right.
Before we get started, people start lining up actually like by 7 o'clock.
Wow. So this is really popular.
Very popular, and it's a free event, okay? Some places will charge you for this. We do not charge you for paper shredding or for any of your e-recycling, and for the Palos Heights Police Department will be there and to collect old pills, right?
Oh, good.
No salves, no needles, just pills.
Okay.
Okay?
No lotions, cough medicines.
Just pills.
Just the pills,
Just
that's
the
it.
pills, yeah.
Okay.
They actually have, we film here in City Hall, and so there is a drop-off bin right at the front doors when you walk in the City Hall, so you can do that. You can get rid of your old pills anytime, but they will be here just because a lot of people I'm cleaning house here. I got my old papers, and you've got my electronics, and here's my pills too. But do please, if you have questions on what can be e-recycled, please check our website at palosheightslibrary.org. Go to our events calendar, click on that, and we'll have printed out exactly what will be taken and what will not be taken. And they will not take TVs. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Or light bulbs either, okay? But just read the thing, you'll see. Or call us, and if you have questions, you can give us a call.
Right, but don't have that huge TV into your car, because it's not going to be taken.
That's right.
It's a lot of work to get it somewhere.
Yeah, but a lot of all your old computer stuff, you have old phones, gizmos attached to your phone, you can get rid of those things too.
Good.
Yeah, and if you can't make it to the June 9th, we are planning the second one on September 29th, so just, mark your calendar.
That in mind.
Yep.
Okay.
And on Tuesday, June 12th at 6:30, we have Ask the Gardener. The Palos Heights Garden Club will be at the library. So you'll have a panel of gardening experts from the Palos Heights Garden Club. They'll be there to handle any question you can throw at them. So you can test the best and enter into a drawing to win a Palos Heights Garden Club membership. Now, these women, the folks that are members of the Garden Club are incredibly knowledgeable about gardening. So I'm looking forward to going and just to learn something. I don't have necessarily a question, but I know other people will be there asking questions.
They will.
And I'm like, I can learn something from them.
Right. And I mean, so often you're planting something or digging up something, or you want to know something about what would be good in this climate to plant, what should I be buying. This is a great way to find out.
I was just talking to somebody from the library, and they were saying how their neighbor had cut down all their trees in their back. So now her backyard all of a sudden has all this sun.
Oh, and now she's like,
yeah, all my hostas
are going to die.
Yeah, so what do I do? Yeah, so things like that, you know, that happens. So, yeah, so that's come on out for June 12th, and you'll get to meet some of the members of the Palos Heights Garden Club and also learn from them. Our trivia night is back this month on June 13th, Wednesday at 6:30 at Giuliani's this time. We're back at Giuliani's for 2 hours of trivia and prizes, but folks, you have to register for this program. It has become immensely popular, and we really need to get you to register, otherwise we won't be able to fit everyone in.
Okay.
So call the number on the slide. It's listed behind us, so look forward to seeing you. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it would be fun.
We're going to also have a program that kind of supports our summer reading, which I didn't even mention. Tina, I'll let you talk about that, right? Summer reading starts at the beginning of June 4th. I'm going to back up a little bit. That's our Reading Takes You Everywhere. Summer reading is for both kids and adults. For adults, you're going to be able to pick up your reading brochure. It's a little passport. You're going to read 5 books. You get a free prize and a ticket for signing up. And every 5 books you read, you get an additional raffle ticket, and you get to put them in all the little jars from the great donations we've been getting from the community. We've got a lot already. We're very thankful to so many of you people. I'm not going to list everybody yet because my list is not final, but it will be posted on our website and on our brochure, and we will definitely thank everybody in our newsletter at the end of our summer reading. But this program, Vagabonding Around the World, supports our Reading Takes You Everywhere, and that's coming up on Thursday, June 14th at 6:30. And we have, you're going to learn insider travel tips from a vagabond traveler, Brian Mikulski, who discusses his 22-month solo backpacking journey, working and volunteering around the globe. You're going to learn about budgeting, utilizing travel apps, embracing culture shock, and how to travel more like a pro. We were just talking about traveling, how to pack a hairdryer. But I mean,
I bet he didn't pack one.
I don't think so either. He traveled for 22 months and supported himself. And
can't imagine doing
and
that.
I had a friend who did this years ago, and I wondered. And she came back to 6 months of mail.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Yeah. But she she also taught English classes, ESL classes, as she was moving her way around the globe. I just find that fascinating.
It is.
Way to travel, and so you can learn secrets like that.
You have to be someone like, I don't know, just special to be able to say, I'm just going to do that, especially when you're doing it by yourself. It's not like you have a buddy to pair up with and kind of get through any scrapes you might be in. That's really an amazing thing.
So he's got some, the travel apps is what I'm looking forward to. So there's so much out there, so many resources. So maybe we can learn something, and you don't have to travel solo anymore. You can buddy up with people.
Exactly, yes. Go with your friend.
Yeah. So that's June 14th. Skin cancer prevention and awareness is coming up on June 20th. We have a dermatologist, Dr. Jude Welsh from the Advocate Christ Medical Center will be here to talk about prevention and awareness of skin cancer.
Good time of year to talk about that.
Absolutely, yes. And our book and film is back on Thursday. It's always the third Thursday of the month. Thursday, June 21st at 2 p.m. We're showing you the film Victoria and Abdul. This is an Academy-nominated film for 2 Oscars, clothing design, costume and hair design. Dame Judi Dench portrays an elderly Queen Victoria who struck up an unlikely friendship with an young Indian clerk named Abdul. It's a great movie. Of course, Judi Dench is always wonderful.
She is.
It's actually based on a real-life event, which is very interesting, especially when you see what happens, which I will not tell you.
Okay, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
And go see that.
Yeah. And then we have another, speaking of Reading Takes You Everywhere, we're going to go to the Biltmore Estate, America's Downton Abbey. That program is on Thursday, June 21st at 6:30. We have art historian Jeff Misher. He will be here to discuss the history, the architect, and the landscape plan of the Biltmore Palace. Biltmore Estate, I should say. America's largest private resident home. It makes parallels between Biltmore and the fictitious Downton Abbey, and between the Crowley family and the real-life Vanderbilt family, which of course had built the Biltmore Hotel, Biltmore Estate. It's actually in North Carolina, just outside of Asheville, or kind of in Asheville, actually. Beautiful mountain area, and this really is. I keep saying it's a palace because to me, this is. We don't have castles really like we do, and you see in Europe, but this is a castle. This is what we would call a palace or a castle.
It is, and it is very Downton Abbey because you have the whole upstairs, downstairs. I mean, there's a whole other world of rooms and kitchens and everything that are downstairs that you're like, wow, that's incredible that people lived there.
Yes, and the gardens are world-class gardens, and they have a whole separate. You can tour the home inside, and then you can tour the gardens outside, and they're just fabulous.
Well, the strange thing to me is its location, because you're driving, and you're thinking, why would you build a house here? And I'm still puzzled by that.
I'm sure it's the climate. They were in New York, and the summers in New York are awfully humid and hot. Yeah. The Asheville is gorgeous. Up in the mountains of North Carolina is beautiful. I'm sure this lecture will be great, and then it's worth getting in the car and just driving there because it's not that far. It's like
amazing.
10 hours. Asheville's not that far.
It's not that bad.
No,
yeah, you can get there.
Yeah, and it's just you can see the Blue Ridge Mountains. There's lots to see and do out there as well. So yeah, absolutely, make a long weekend out of it.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Wednesday, coming up on Wednesday 27th at 6:30 is our Nature by the Book. We're back with a Nature by the Book. That's a program that the library teams up with Lake Catherine to bring a nature-based panel book discussion. And we're going to be discussing the book, The Soul of an Octopus by Cy Montgomery. And this book is absolutely fascinating look at octopus. Oh. The octopus. The subtitle is a Surprising Exploration into the Wonder of Consciousness. And she talks about, you're going to learn facts about the octopus that you would never know, how incredibly keen and intelligent they are.
Really?
The amount of the colors that they could see, but just with touching you with one tentacle, and they have 8, and it's just amazing. It's just, and how they can remember a face.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah, they because they had trainers or the zookeepers or the aquariums or whatever, and one would follow the same guy everywhere, and facial. They did studies on facial recognition, all kinds of stuff. So it's a fascinating book. So you come and read the book, or just come and listen to the discussion.
That sounds really interesting. Yeah. And I would never think. I thought they were sort of.
Oh my God, they are incredibly intelligent.
Like fish,
Scary intelligent.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. So read it. We'll have several copies at the front desk. You guys can come and check a book out, or come and listen to our talk.
Sounds good.
And our last program of June, last but not least, is our Patriotic Piano. You're going to kickstart the 4th of July celebrations with singer and pianist Mick Archer, who will entertain all with live musical performance of Americana and patriotic music on Thursday, June 28th, 6:30, right before 4th of July.
Yeah. And it's always so inspirational to listen to all that patriotic music.
Yeah. And our Americana stuff too.
Yeah.
And he's a great musician. So it's come for live music,
Nice. And you just come to that,
just
right?
Just show up. And then, you can get ready to see us in the 4th of July parade.
Yeah.
And, we're off and running.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the 4th of July is on a Wednesday this year.
It's weird, yes.
Yeah, people won't be going. In a way, it's kind of nice because people won't be leaving town so much because everybody still has to go to work.
Yeah.
So that everybody come to the parade. We'll all be there, and it would be nice to have everybody there.
And we're going to reveal a secret at the parade, but I can't tell you.
Oh, well,
I'm just going to drop a little,
Going to come for sure.
Yes.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Like the secrets.
Yes.
All right, that sounds good. So take advantage of a lot of what is going on over there at the library for the public services. And now, Tina, this is coming up with, I know you're going to talk about it too, but with the kids, school is ending and other things are beginning. So I know you've got a lot to tell us.
No, summer reading is beginning, so it starts June 4th, and it goes all the way until July 28th, but registration starts June 4th, and Yep, just come in and sign up.
So just about 2 full months where you can
Yes.
be reading.
Our theme is Reading Takes You Everywhere, and in the Youth and Teen Services Department, we are going to different book places. So I'm going to talk more about that as we go through the slides and
Okay.
the programs that we're doing, because there is a theme.
Okay.
So first, to talk about some of our regular monthly programs, we're going to be having Movie Mondays. So we're going to be showing a movie in the activity room upstairs every Monday. Please check in on our website, or you can call the library to find out what movie we're going to be showing that week.
Okay.
And we are also going to be serving freeze pops. So get in from the hot weather and come and enjoy a freeze pop. And that's going to be starting at noon, and it goes until 2 o'clock.
Noon till 2.
Every Monday.
Every Monday. Well, that sounds like fun.
And another regular program that we have, backed by popular demand, is our chess program. So Checkmate. Challenge your friends to a game of chess every Monday at 6 o'clock in the young adult room. It's also going to be going on every Monday throughout summer.
And for what age would that be best
That
for?
is, it's truly all ages. We have some young kids that come in and they're in like 1st or 2nd grade, and they already know how to play chess. They
Oh,
can
wow.
beat me at chess. So it's really interesting to see them play, yeah.
All right. That sounds like fun.
And June, our story times are back. We're tweaking them a little bit. They have new names, so we're giving them a fresh new look. So on Tuesdays, we have Tales for Twos for children ages 24 to 35 months. And that is going every Tuesday from June 5th to June 26th. And patrons have their options of registering for 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock sessions.
Good. That sounds like fun.
And on Wednesdays, we have Little Wigglers, and that is for infants to 23 months, so really birth to 23 months, the little kids. And that is every Wednesday starting June 6th through the 27th, and they also have 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. options.
2 choices. Good.
And on Thursdays, we have Kindergarten Ready for children ages 3 to 5 years old, beginning June 7th all the way to the 28th, and there's a 10 a.m. session and a 1 p.m. session.
Okay.
So
those probably fill up too, so you're best to register as soon as you think you want to
Absolutely,
be doing it.
yeah.
It's a nice thing to do in the summertime. Well, it's nice all the time, but when you're looking for some extra things to do in the summer, it's nice to have those things available.
Yeah. So week 1 for summer reading, so that first week of sign up, we are going to Wonderland. So we have a Wonderland kickoff party for grades kindergarten through 3rd grade on June 5th at 2 o'clock. They're going to come and play games, do crafts, all related to Wonderland theme.
Fun.
So it's going to be fun.
That sounds great. And register for that too.
Yes.
I mean, for all these
For
things, I'm
everything,
guessing. Just
You
get
can
your name
either
in.
register online or call us at the library and we can sign you up, or you can do it in person. On June 6th, we have Steampunk Art. So we are going to supply the clocks and gadgets and things for children in grades 4 through 5 to go ahead and make their art creation using these different cogs and gears.
Yeah. It's fun.
On June 7th at 2 o'clock for our teens, so grades 6 through 12, we have a Mad Hatter Party. This one is it's probably one of my favorite programs because it's going to challenge our teens to be silent in the library while we try and get them to laugh or do different things to try and get them to not be quiet. So they're going to do their best to be quiet, and we're just going to do everything to challenge them. And push
Oh,
them
that's so
that they
cute.
can't.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
They'll love it.
And this actually isn't on our paper here, but on Friday, June 9th, we are having our first all-ages program for the Youth and Teen Services Department. We have Big Run Wolf Ranch is coming at 10 a.m., and they will be bringing a porcupine, a skunk, possibly a beaver, I think, but they're also going to be bringing a coyote and a wolf.
Ooh. That's great. And it would be Saturday, June 9th.
Yep.
Because I know
Saturday, June 9th is Saturday.
June
yeah.
9th is, I'm sorry, that's June 8th. So it's
June
Friday.
8th. Friday, June
8th
Okay.
at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And because this is one of our animal programs, the spots there are going to fill up. So I definitely recommend registering for that
Okay,
program as soon
sure.
as possible.
Okay.
It's something that kids always like to see, right? The animals.
Yes.
They do.
Yeah.
They love it.
No, I'm excited to see that wolf.
Yeah.
though,
Me too.
in the end, yeah.
Was that the picture you used in the newsletter?
Yes.
Beautiful animal.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. So after Wonderland, then the following week we are going to Gotham, and we have Gotham Detective Agency for children entering grades 4th and 5th grade, and they're going to help Batman solve the case and defeat the Joker, who is loose in the library.
Oh, that's really fun.
That is June 12th at 2 o'clock.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
We have a gamers program on June 12th at 6 o'clock for children in grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. They can come to the young adult room for some video games or board games. So just that age group, the younger kids, because we don't do enough gaming things for them.
Yeah, that's good. They could use it, and that'll be fun for them.
We also have an Incredibles Bash coming up on June 13th at 1 o'clock in the activity room. There's going to be crafts and games all related to superhero activities because the new Incredibles movie is going to be coming out that week
Oh,
also.
a new movie.
Yeah.
Oh, they really love The Incredibles. They do.
No. Anything superhero related, really, like,
That's great.
love. We have a junior gamers session on June 13th for grades 4 through 5. So that age group has their turn to come to the young adult room and play some games, and video games and board games as well. And then we have our teen gamers group on June 14th at 6 o'clock. So they have their turn too.
Lots of games.
Yes. And then we also have a superhero video game tournament. So you think you got what it takes to win, come to the young adult room on June 15th at 1 o'clock to find out. And that one is for our teens. So there will
Okay.
be prizes for that one as
Oh,
well.
prizes too. Sounds good.
We are having butterflies at the library beginning June 18th. Everyone is welcome to stop by at the Youth and Teen Services desk to see the transformation of larvae into butterflies. And then on July 17th, we are going to have a butterfly extravaganza where we are going to release the butterflies, and we're also going to have face painting and different games celebrating
Oh,
the
wow.
release.
That's nice. Now, does it take that long from June 18th to the 17th to become a butterfly? Or are these two different butterfly groups?
No, it's the same butterfly group, but
It just
it takes
that. Okay.
takes a while.
I didn't know how long it took,
No.
so
I
that's
didn't
good.
either, but
Yeah.
we researched it and decided that was the
Okay.
best date.
You're changing
so,
over.
yes.
Yeah.
Going from a caterpillar to a butterfly
I
it
know.
takes time.
Come on. I'm just kidding. I didn't know how long it took. I should.
And then the butterfly release on July 17th, we are still going to have the butterfly extravaganza that day, but it's weather permitting. So if it's raining out, then we cannot release the butterflies.
Right, yeah. We don't want them to not be able to fly off.
Right.
Good.
And that week, we are also starting, our theme that week is the 100-Acre Wood. So we're going to be doing different things that are family related and really about friendship and also about honeybees because that is Winnie the Pooh loves his honey. So
Yes, he does.
we have a program called Be Our Friend. Children can come and learn about pollination and create a beautiful craft. I tried incorporating
You
the
did
bee
it.
in the beginning there
Beautiful.
on
Good
June
job.
19th in the activity room, and that's for children in grades kindergarten through 3rd grade.
Good.
And we also have a family game night, so we're inviting all families, parents, grandparents, if they would like to come to the library, and they can play board games and spend some togetherness time with
Oh, fun.
their family. And that's one of the things that I enjoyed too when I was growing up. I loved game night at my house.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Always fun. June 20th. What day of the week is that? June 20th?
Wednesday.
A Wednesday. Okay.
Wednesday at 6 o'clock.
Fun.
We have another performer coming, Super Stoli Music Show. This is June 22nd at 10 a.m. So Super Stoli is going to be bringing her guitar and her magical looping pedal. She's going to be singing different fun songs to get the kids up and moving and parents up and moving as well.
I have no idea what a magical looping pedal is, but you can go and find out what that is.
And on Tuesday, June 26th at 2 o'clock, we have a Harry Potter escape room for teens, grades 6 through 12.
That's going to be so fun.
And for this one, participants must register at the Youth and Teen Services Desk for a 15-minute time slot.
Okay.
So this one, we're also going to be having teams competing against each other for who gets the best time for escaping the Harry Potter
I
room.
love that.
Yeah. So that week, we're also going to Hogwarts. I didn't say that in the beginning. So
but that makes sense.
Hogwarts that week. We also have a Charms and Potions program on June 28th at 2 p.m. for grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. So they're going to be conducting different experiments and learning about the science behind some of the tricks and things that they do in Harry Potter. So that is also going to be a fun event.
And that's for the little ones, so
Yeah.
that'll be fun for them. Get involved.
And on June 29th at 1 p.m. for children grades 4th through 5th, we have an OWLS program. So OWL stands for Ordinary Wizarding Level, and that is what they called their exams in Harry Potter. So we are going to be having a trivia at the library. So kids are going to get sorted into different houses and kind of do a battle of who knows the most about Harry Potter. We're going to have
that'll be fun.
buzzers and things. So yeah, really test your knowledge. And that's what we have for June.
Wow, okay. So, I mean, really, kids and adults alike, need to think about getting registered at the library to get credit for those books and start reading.
Right.
So they can win prizes and participate in all of these things. And can you register a lot ahead of time for these things? Or you kind of register in a timely way? Like when it gets closer to it, you register? Like if you know you wanted to do all of these things that pertain to your age or grade level, would you do the signing up at the beginning?
No, then they're able to register for it as soon as they find out about the program.
Okay, well that's good. So you need to get in there and start doing that. These are great things to do for the summer. Kids are looking for something to do and be challenged a little bit and have things to look forward to. And this is great and free at the library.
That's right.
So you can do that.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you very much, ladies. Don't forget, No Sunday's coming up, and we do have that Shredding Day coming up, June 9th.
June 9th, Saturday.
So that's really important to remember, too. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching us. We'll see you next time at the library. Bye-bye.